I've been told by people that, oh, you know, like, you're so unliked, and like people don't put likes for you, don't see you as someone friendly and nice because you make these threatening videos. You constantly just threaten people. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to tell a little backstory, let's say from my childhood, of what I liked and the cute things and stuff that I liked as a child. um There was a PlayStation 1, obviously, that I really liked. Crash Bandicoot was my favorite games ever. And I aced that game on 100% all keys or all gems. I could play it with my eyes closed as the regular Asian, well, half Asian kid, you know. Kidding. But yeah. Another thing that I liked was Barbie Horse Ranch Race and Ride, something it was called, also on PS1, because it was so cool for that time. It's like we were riding on horseback. It looked like you're for reals, like on a horse. It was so cool. And there was this night ride that was so cool with crickets and everything. It was amazing, excruciatingly beautiful and incredible for that time. But yeah. But yeah, I still remember these like sounds when you stop with the horse, and there's like this weird, a little bit eerie atmosphere with these fireflies. They were like round like this, and it's like, I liked it a lot. Oh, Inazuma Forest. Now it makes sense. I'm like, oh yeah, I like that. I mean, seriously, oh no, I'm acting like the dude in the comments who said. I'm sorry you're laughing about him. Maybe he genuinely doesn't know about like the cultural aspects and everything. Maybe he's a bit. But anyways, you should be a bit ashamed about it. It's like, it's not something that niche and detailed and small that you don't know about it. It's very typical aspect of Japanese culture, looks and folk looks and tradition. And it's about the Inazuma Forest. Like, there was this comment under Silent Hill F video gameplay, one of them, and the dude said, or dudess, I don't know, said, wait, I got lost. Said, да ну бля, wait, sec. Said a comment about the, oh my god, like that forest. Oh, it was on the live stream. I think it was on the live stream of Hollow. There was this dude, or whom I know, someone else. Anyways, it's just, yeah, I think Hollow. Very cool gameplays. I like Hollow's channel, very nice. Anyways, I like that he keeps the atmosphere intact and doesn't override with the completely unnecessary, a lot of completely unnecessary action. You know, like silly stuff, like literally jumping out of everywhere and just doing stupid stuff that all the time, like completely overriding the atmosphere. I don't like when people do this all the time. Like, you know, you need to immerse into the game's atmosphere. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, there was a dude commenting when they were in the like forest setting with the shrine, and he said, "Oh my god, Inazuma Forest from Genshin." The dude was like, "I don't know what to tell you." It's like, what? Sorry. It's like when you've rotted so much Genshin rot that it's like all over. Everything is Genshin. Damn, man. I think this was with me when I started playing Genshin and I liked some character And I was like, oh my god, that reminds me of let me everything reminds me of Kim Brush and a ruffle. Well, or her, I did like Lisa. I actually today when I went to the fridge, I wonder if it's gonna really stop the sound again now, because last time it did. I went to the fridge, and when I opened, like when I was cooking breakfast, I thought to myself, oh, like who's my favorite again? You know, as a Gemini Mercury, I love interacting with intelligent people, intellectual people. You know, true intellectual individuals, witty, who can like take a joke and like make these puns and remarks and everything, right? I love it. So I regularly interact with myself. Anyways, you know, so speaking of, I was like, I wonder who's my favorite Genshin character, like, and I immediately, you know, in my mind I answered to myself, like, it's like, but never yet, like, no, I was like, no, it's not Ayato. And I, like, something, like, a bar or something literally flew out of the fridge, like some angry energy. Like, you gotta be kidding me. And I was like, it's not. And I was like, fuck. Okay, I'm probably lying to myself. And I'm probably lying. Probably. Probably Saito, because he's the first 5-star that I got. And let me tell you what, I didn't get him from 10 pull. I got him from first, like one this intertwined fate pull on the second one. You can literally say he came home. And it was on, I think, last day of getting him or something like that. Yeah. Or I didn't come in for some time into the game, then I saw him and was like, oh my god. Like, I was so unhappy at the moment, actually. Because I felt so broken and awful. I had nobody to really interact to, and I felt so lonely and broken, and I was like, god damn it, man. And when I was dropped out of interaction, I was heartbroken. And it was like, damn, well, maybe either the person will interact with me, or I will get Ayato. And I got Ayato. I was actually happy that I got him, because he's fucking gorgeous. I was like, wait. Yeah, but like, he literally came home. Him, Zhongli, and Child. 3 chars that came home to me on such a crazy pull, like not from 10 pull, but from like 1 to for Child, I think it was 3 pull. Yeah. I actually low-key ship Ayato with Guji. I was once told that, like, oh my gosh, you're sick. Yeah, I remember the comment actually, because I posted it specifically with around my voice acting of Yaya. I did it with a phone microphone, I believe, because mine was already broken at that moment. And yeah, I did the voice acting of, yeah, Miko situation. It's on my ASMR channel on Lana's Babel. I remember back then people being like carefully warning me, or more so saying that if I'm okay, like that spicy or somewhat spicy voice actors, that they know how usually they feel or like how they end up. Probably it was based on some of the story that was going on with another voice actor. There was something sad happening, I don't know. But like I'm not really like spicy voice actor. I didn't really, it was just like made semi-spicy for fun, you know. You can check it out, it's not crazy. Voice would have been better and more similar if I did it with the microphone. It gets more tones intact and the whole timbre, but it is what it is. Anyways, yeah, I went into Genshin. I guess because I miss it, I deleted it from my PC. I had to. I'm literally like, I wanted to go in Genshin and I wanted to collect Sunsetia. I know, like, so obsessed. I don't do this ever. I'm just like, gotta go to Genshin and collect Sunsetia. It gives tingle to my schmingle. I like it. Probably because it's one of the best feelings when I was studying and watching and playing Genshin at the same time. In like online, listening to the lecture and playing Genshin. Not to all of them, only a few of them that I knew the topic about quite well. And then I was like, ugh, like, you know, playing it because it was boring for me. Then doing the task and then playing it again, you know. Yeah, but back to the topic. I had this box with dragonfly, then a bee, then butterflies, and it was one of my favorite boxes, along with PlayStation 1. And I guess my flute box. And I guess piano, because back then it was like a box. It's like, haha, funny. All the boxes. And then you placed yourself into one as well. No, I didn't. No! Truth though. Oh my god. What else I wanted? Yeah, that's it. This is like my nicest video. Oh, there was this caterpillar, Johnny. It was black, fluffy, and it had like big orange fluff on top of his back. And Johnny, I mean childhood, and Johnny, he was very cute, but like he died. The other day I saw Johnny dead, and I was like, damn, Johnny. I put him in a box though, in a match box, and I buried him, and I put a little moss on top. He's still somewhere in the yard. And if I found like dead animals or birds, I would also like collect them, but like bury them in the forest. You know, like put them in a carton box and bury them. It's almost like a respectful offering to the forest, bringing them back where they were. Sometimes it comes with energy where they actually were living, and when you bring them there, they're at peace, and sometimes they say thanks. Like in spirit. Like one... what's it called? Woodpecker did. That was so sad. He was very cute to see. Old probably because feathers looked very old. Yeah, it's like that. I think that's all. I hope that was interesting. Oh yeah, and like as a child I always wanted a fox because like even Crash Bandicoot wasn't a fox for me, it was a fox. Not really yet, like fox or coyote, but I always as a child like and I wanted to like I want a fox, have a fox. Very drawn to them. And a skunk. I loved skunks. I thought they're the cutest ever. And when first time I saw like someone having a pet skunk, I was like, damn. Like they're so cute. They're so pretty. I also like these, what's the, not the hedgehogs, but those big ones. I forgot the name in English. In Russian it's dikobraz. They're cutesy. Very interesting. Porcupines. Maybe. Or it's a tree. Or it's both. Probably both. Animal and the tree. Sorry. But yeah, they're cute. And also, like, there was this... oh, and I had a big... floating like on water type of toy, or like something that you lay on when you swim, like a big one. It was one of my favorite things ever. I was so happy to get him. A big killer whale. He was so cutesy. Orca, so cute, adorable. And another thing that was my favorite was I always had Dalmatian plushies, and one was stolen from me as a child, the small puppy, and I was so sad. There was the mom still, but the puppy was gone, and then someone stole the mom, I think, as well, and I was so sad. It was my favorite, had like a little red heart on it, and then after some time I got a new one. This like so personal. People usually become super negative about like things that I share that I like, etc. But okay, whatever. And a toy Saint Bernard as well. But the Dalmatian, her name was Dolly. I mean, she's still there in my shelf. But yeah. Adorable. I remember once actually when I went home from a lesson in another place, and I'm going home with my parent, and we saw a Dalmatian just like going on the street, and I always wanted a Dalmatian as a child. I was crazy because, you know, I'm an animated movie and the games that we played, and I was so obsessed. I was like, I really like Dobermans as well, but I was so obsessed. And then we just walk down the street. It's empty. It's near the forest, and it's like trailway to the station. And there's a freaking Dalmatian just walking, literally alone, right in front of us. And I'm like, oh my god, like he's so cute. And he was so weird. Like he followed us. But like when we wanted to pet him, He was somewhat reluctant. Then he followed us again. And we did have a thought, almost like, let's just take him. Yeah, let's just take him home. I don't think he had Anyways, back then there weren't chipping the animals yet here, so he was just strolling on his own. We're like, where are your owners? And he just follows us. Should have taken him home, James. But yeah. Also like Doberman that was at our neighbor's. So cute. Yeah. That's all, bye.